This week was basically a nothing week in the market. I'm Tony with Clarkson Santoro, and this is our real estate update for the week of Friday, May 30th. We know that buying or selling a home can be very stressful and confusing. That's why we do these weekly videos, so you can know how the market is impacting your options as a home seller or buyer. Starting off, we like to look at how the market performed this past week. Starting with the active inventory, which was 71 homes, about the same as last week. The average asking price is about similar as well, or is similar, $2,032,000 compared to $2,012,000 last week. One more home went pending this week than we had last week, and the average asking price of those pending homes jumped significantly from $1,748,000 up to $2,030,000. One less home sold this week though, compared to last week, and that closing price dropped significantly, down from the $2 million, almost $2.3 million, down to $1,821,000 this week. So now that we know how the market performed this past week, we like to look at the broader trends that help us understand where the market might be heading. Before we look at those trends, if you do find this information helpful, you can subscribe so you don't miss out on future updates. And why don't you share it with a friend also? Everyone deserves to be in the know about their local real estate market and how it's affecting them. Okay, let's take a look at those broader trends and indicators, shall we? Starting, as always, with inventory. The inventory levels stayed about the same this week. We ended up with one more on the market than we had last week. If we settle in at the 70 homes mark, that is about 150% of what we typically see as the normal inventory level for single-family homes in San Ramon. The turnover rate remained basically unchanged as well, dropping 1% from last week. The good news about the turnover rate is that we have started to see weekly pending numbers reaching into the double digits after not doing so for a long time. They do tend to drop back down to single digits by the end of the week, so there's just a little overlap week to week, but that is a good sign. While that hasn't been enough to move the needle on turnover rate, it gives me hope that we could break through and start seeing an improving turnover rate soon. The over-under number dropped a little bit this week. It still sits in the over range for now, but the fact that it's starting to dip could indicate that buyers are starting to slow down on their offerings, even on really well-priced and well-improved homes. This is a 30-day rolling average number, so it could just be a momentary dip showing up because a large number of higher-priced homes closed recently. But again, here it is dropping. The average sales price dipped a little this week as well. That's not unsurprising, as we have seen a slew of lower priced homes going pending recently. It's unlikely that the average price will stay down more than a couple of weeks, as the average asking price on pending homes are currently well over the $2 million mark, but we did see a significant drop off this week in the average price. Still just barely over the $2 million mark though. The Triple Q fund bounced back about 2% this week after suffering slight reduction in value last week. There's still a lot of uncertainty in the market with the way the trade war was handled, and now having economists talk about their concerns with the big budget bill making its way through Congress right now. It's caused the market to show that uncertainty. If there is a decrease in the value of the stock market, that hurts a majority of our buyers' ability to afford homes. The other thing affecting our buyers' ability to afford homes is the interest rates, and those have not improved this week. This is a 3.5-year line, but it's just slowly crept up over the past couple of weeks still. They moved up 3 basis points, and the Fed continues to talk about taking a wait-and-see approach. I know it's been over 3 years of, we will see what happens if rates come down. But I'm going to say it again. I think there is a big built-up tension in the market, and as soon as rates start showing real signs of coming down, you'll see both a flood of buyers entering into the market as well as a flood of homes becoming available for purchase. Whether or not that will increase or decrease home values or make the inventory rate skyrocket, we'll see, but I don't think so. I think it will significantly boost our market movement if that happens. Overall, this week was basically a nothing week. No big movement in any direction in any of the trends and indicators that we pay attention to. No major swings in the stock market, despite very vocal objections to the big, beautiful bill making its way through Congress. And maybe next week we'll have a little more to share with you all. Thank you for joining me on this weekly update. I hope it helps you understand how our market is impacting your options. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can stay informed on how this market continues to shape up as we head into summer. And if you have any questions that you would like specific answers to about how you can navigate the stressful and often confusing process of selling or buying a home, reach out to us directly or leave a comment down below. We're here to help you every step of the way. Thanks again for joining me. My name's Tony, and I'll see you next week with a new update.